Hey, what's going on, man? Hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? In today's World Tanks video, I want to show you a subscriber replay. This is, get the tab key, ANDJK and of the 1STDL clan. So I'm just going to call him Andy for short. He's on his ISU 152. We're on El Haluf, also known as the worst map in the game, and this is a standard battle. So right off the bat, he's going to go towards the rim of, I guess, the valley here. Get behind this nice little bush and see what's going on. Maybe get a good hit on a early rush. Now the reason I want to show you this subscriber replay, not only because Andy has a phenomenal gameplay here, but he does everything right. He doesn't, there's no crazy, crouching tiger, hidden ISU kind of stuff going on here where he's just flying off cliffs and all that kind of weird mumble jumble. He just does everything consistently right, and that's what 99 out of 100 of your games should be. There's not going to be phenomenal, one tank holding off the entire enemy team, 10 tanks or some kind of junk like that. That's very rare. He just does everything consistently correctly. The first thing is being behind this bush. He's protecting his right flank here with this rock, and he's just sitting behind this bush, seeing what's going on down below. Now, right over here in front of this T-29, there was a Tiger 2 heavy tank, and see, there's a Lurva on the opposite team. This is a Tier 8 game. The Tiger 2 is a Tier 8. Bam, 779 in that Lurva. Tiger 2 is a Tier 8 German heavy tank. Now, typically, right down there where that Lurva is, and that T-29 right there is now, and the Tiger 2 was, is a medium area, which is what that T-44 is. Now, but that's not necessarily a bad thing to go down there and just mix things up. Bam, right there, 779 first shot, second shot on his E25, 780. Nice, 100% health down to 7% health. Phenomenal. This thing has a big bad gun on it. Now, as I was saying, that is typically a medium spot, but it's nice to, to mix things up. They don't really expect you to be down there if you're a heavy tank all the time. They kind of expect you to be A1, A2 area. Mix it up. Keep it fresh. If they don't expect you to be there, that's where you kind of want to be. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for that Tiger 2, but it is working out right now for Andy. Again, he has fired 3 shots so far. First one for 779 into that Lurva. The second one in that E25 for 780. He did shoot at AT-15. And every time he shoots, what does he do? He backs up. Because the way this is, if you can see through this bush right here, you can see how Andy can see through there, and he was spotting that Lurva a little bit ago. If you can see through the bush, the enemy team can see through the bush. So he's being spotted every time. He sits there, he gets his shot in. Click this. Gets his shot in, and then he backs up because he knows he's going to get return fire. The other thing that he's doing really good right here is he's just waiting. He's biding his time. He doesn't have to shoot. Tries right there to get a side shot on that Lurva. Doesn't get it. That's just the way it is sometimes. Bounces. So you can see he backs up again. Backs up behind the rock. Lets himself reload. Now it's almost done. He's good to go. Now he pulls forward and gets back into position. Angles, or he drives forward a little bit more. Get that gun down. Now he just sits and waits. Instead of rushing a shot on this Lurva, which 99 out of 100 new players are going to do. There it is. Now he's got his first kill. 577 takes the Lurva right out. And again, backs up. The other thing you should notice here is there is an enemy artillery. There's an AT-15. I think he got a shot into him, but he definitely does right there. Second kill. Again, he gets up, gets his shot in, and he gets out of the line of fire. And right now it's anybody's game. 5-4. We've been trading each side, trading a couple hits here and there. Couple heavy tanks on the enemy team goes down. Couple heavy tanks on this team goes down. It's anybody's game. So seeing that he can't do very much else in that one position, what does he do? He moves. Where can he also, where can he move to now to get some more shots on enemy team, on the enemy players? Don't just sit there. You see this all the time. A new player will go into a spot, they'll get a couple hits there, they'll see some enemies, and they'll just stay there. Or they'll come back, maybe they'll do like Andy did there. That's another good thing right there. He doesn't shoot. Why bother wasting the money on a rushed shot? But new players, they'll go into position, they'll maybe get a few hits or whatever. Say that they are backing up and, you know, they're doing all that stuff good like he was just doing. After they get those kills, they would still be sitting in that one position. Why? Most of the enemy team is now not in that spot. You know, they're on other areas of the map. Move. You know, it does you no good to hold this pass where there's no enemy at all. Now, we did have the one medium tank. What was that? I think it was the Type 84, Type 64. Can't read for some reason. Now, he does take a quick shot there. You know, what the heck. He had a lot better odds of being able to hit him on that one, but he's not rushing other shots. Let's fast forward here a little bit. He's taking fire, so what does he do? Gets behind the rocks. Gets into cover. And that's the stuff that you need to do. It's nothing that's gonna, you know, make it onto the highlight reel where you're getting 10 kills in a game or something like that. It's just consistently doing the little things correctly. Backing up after you take a shot. Waiting for your reload before you pull up again. So on and so forth. And you're going to see it pays off for him. Let's speed this up a little bit more. Sitting here, notice that there's nothing going on, so it's time to move out. Comes down to the end of the hill down here. And this is going to be a life or death situation really quickly. Life for Andy, death for the T-64. But unfortunately, he is taking shots from behind. Gets hit right there really quick on that repair kit. Good job right there. And he just goes right around the corner. Got to get behind some sort of cover. So right now we're 11-10. We're kind of at a stalemate here. He knows that there was a Panther up there, or he knows that there was something up there shooting at him. Turns out it was the enemy Panther. So he's kind of just seeing what's up. But there's not really any movement on our team. See, look. These guys, the heavy here, here, and here, have been kind of just sitting around for a little while now. So what does he do? He says, please, you know, stop camping the base. Let's move out here. That's another good thing that he does here, okay? Not only is his gameplay good, just in general, doing the little things correctly by pulling back and so on and so forth. He says, hey, you know, we got to work as a team. Shows a little bit of leadership, a little bit of, yeah, I don't know what else to call it. Just leadership. Saying, hey, move up a little bit. You know, I need you guys to move. You're the heavy tanks. Let's go here. And that's what they do. And like a good leader, says thanks. I think he did good there. I think he did really good there because he was just sitting there biding his time, obviously not shooting. He could not see the Hellcat, so he sat and waited. Unfortunately, he put the cursor a little bit too far forward. The Hellcat stopped just a second before. It was going to be right in his crosshairs. He let him. You know, that's the way it works. He did a good job there. Not every single shot that you're going to fire is going to be a direct hit. Now that Panther's gone, now he can move out. Speed it up a little bit because the ISU is kind of slow. So now we're down to the last enemy tank, the T-28. And now they do a nice little pincer here between Andy and the ISU and the IS-3 right over there. Ask for the IS-3 to distract him. There he is. Can't see it, and instead of rushing a shot, what does he do? Lets the T-28 drive right out in front of his gun. Plants one in him for a good 800 damage. 100% down to 23%. Again, backs up. Because you can't forget, you still have artillery up there. Backs up in case he was spotted. Moves around a little bit so that he's not a easy kill for that enemy artillery. And we'll speed up one final time. Nice, good teamwork there. As he notices, good teamwork. They worked together. They were kind of going a little slowly, but they started pulling forward, and they all worked together there at the end. $14-12 in the game. Final tank. 2 minutes left in the game. Artillery versus ISU 152. Big bad gun. Sits, waits. There's your shot. Take it for 350. And that's game. Very good job here doing all the little things correctly. Pulling away from the bush after he gets a shot. Waiting, holding his fire until he gets a good shot on that Lurva and on that T-44, was it? I think, let's take a look up here. Yep, T-44 that was over on the side. He could have tried taking pot shots out of them, but it was really not going to do anything. So what did he do? Wait till he had a better shot. Was helping coordinate with his team members. You didn't see a whole lot of team communication there. Towards the end, he decided to kind of take the reins and kind of direct his teammates a little bit more, and they worked together to do a good pincer on that T-28 there. So very good game. We do have some slides. Let's take a look at those really quickly, and I'll see you at the slides in just 1 second. All right, here's the first slide. Obviously a victory, mastery badge, ace tanker. Very good job. I think that's, geez, I can't remember what that other award is, but whatever. It is whatever the heck it is. 45,000 credits earned, 2,674 XP earned. See, he killed 4 tanks, damaged a couple, looks like 6, sorry, my bad. And even got some spotting on that Panther. Okay, next slide here. 4,938 damage. Very good job. That gun right there is a beast. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but the ISU 152 was the only, or one of the only Russian tanks that could actually destroy a Tiger and an Elephant, which was in the game the Ferdinand tank destroyer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the ISU 152 is the only one that could do that. So obviously it has a pretty big gun in there, and it does quite a bit of work. As far as the XP, 1,337, or Elite XP, as it used to be called, 1337. Lead XP undoubled. And final slide. 11 shots fired, 9 direct hits, 8 pens. The 1 miss. So he only missed 1 time, and that was only trying to take that kind of that rush shot at that T-64. Hits received, we've already talked about the damage. Hits received, it took 9 hits. 7 of which penned, 2 did not pen. 2 have splashed. That was the artillery hit him twice. I never seen this, so they changed this around a little bit. Damage blocked by armor, 270 hit points worth of damage blocked by armor. Damage due to your assistance, 1,293. It's pretty good. Again, 45,868 credits earned, but this thing is a beast. Auto repair the vehicle for, geez, I can't remember how much damage he had there, but it costs about 7,500 roughly to repair the vehicle. 18,150. So this thing is going to do a lot of damage. You know, big numbers, 780, so on and so forth. But you're going to pay for it. 18,000, by far the most expensive part of that game, for a grand total of 20,290 credits earned. And I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but this is not doubled, or not doubled, but this is not premium, as you can see here on the slide. And yeah, just overall a very solid gameplay by Andy. Thank you very much for sending it in. Again, the guy did a lot of great things, a lot of little things right, and that's what leads to great gameplays, and that's what leads to the games like a Mastery Badge Ace Tanker that he had here. Please like, comment, favorite, subscribe for more World of Tanks actions. Let me know what you think about this gameplay. If you notice something that I didn't notice here, you know, let me know. I'd be more than curious, or more than happy, or curious to see whatever you have to say. And if you have any gameplay, send them in to my email, Dami024, I believe it is, at gmail.com. That's a 0 as in the, obviously the number rather than the letter. You can also go to my About page, but it has my email address there. So again, with that, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.